Hello everyone, how you guys doing? I hope you guys all doing okay. Welcome back to my channel, and today, as you can see in front of you, we have a Nintendo Switch to unbox. Yep, a little bit different than the usual headphone unboxings. I got a Switch. That's a good pun. And yeah, I got the Switch Lite, so as you can see here. Let's get straight into the unboxing with looking at the box first. Got a Nintendo Switch logo at the top left corner. Got a picture of the Nintendo Switch Lite itself. I bought it in turquoise. And says Nintendo Switch Lite on the bottom right. On the top, it's red. It says Nintendo and shows you what kind of stuff you get in the box. Basically, Nintendo itself, the Switch itself, and the charger. On the bottom, it's turquoise, and yes, there's a bunch of gibberish. And here it says 2019. So yeah, this is the 2019 model, which is nice because I think it has the updated SoC. So instead of 20 nanometers, it's like 16 or 14 nanometers, I forgot. But it's an updated SoC, and what it does is make the battery life much more efficient. It goes up to 9 hours instead of 7 hours, which is always a great addition. You can play Zelda for more. It's a win-win solution. And yeah, it's turquoise on the right, and there's a bunch more gibberish and a barcode for whatever reason. I don't know. On the left, we got a picture of the Switch Lite again. Say Switch on the top right, and yeah, the color turquoise. But I like to call it Miku blue because it kind of resembles Hatsune Miku's hair. I think that's about it. So let's get into the unboxing now. Yep, I think that's how you do it. It comes with a cleaning cloth. That's unique. It's yellow and it's kind of like just ruffled up in there. It's really weird. Okay, let's move on. Ooh, here we go. Alright, there's a piece of foam. And here is the Nintendo itself. Ooh. That feels really nice. We'll get to that later. Let's see what's inside. What else is inside? Nintendo Switch Lite. Important information. I'll read that later. And here we get the charger. And I think that's it for the box. There's nothing else in there. Alright. It's pretty long plastic. Alright. Says Nintendo up there. It's a USB Type-C charger. So that's nice. Says Nintendo at the end too. Sadly, it's not detachable. It's like an attached cable, so yeah. Too sad. Should have been like a detachable thing. You know, like the ones that come with phones nowadays. Alright, let's get to the Switch Lite itself in turquoise. Oh yes. Ooh, it's fingerprinty already. I only touched it a bit. Oh yeah, I also ordered the one with a tempered glass on. So yeah, it has a tempered glass on it. I think the screen is plastic, so it's easy to scratch. But yeah, here it is. The Nintendo Switch. It has like a nice rubber surface. Buttons are decent. So yeah, now let's look around the device. So you got a D-pad on the left, and then an analog stick. It doesn't feel the best, like especially compared to a PlayStation 4 controller. This D-pad feels much better. Oh yeah, don't mind the dust. I haven't used it in a long time. The buttons on this also feels better than the triggers, obviously. I mean, the PS5 is out now. I bet that feels even better, but yeah. These analog sticks, not as good as I would hope. Also on the right, it's the same. The buttons though, they feel nice, they got good travel. The triggers, they're nicely clicky. Not much travel there, but I think it's pretty good. The triggers, pretty nice, I guess. Here's a slot for the micro SD card. A USB Type-C port for charging. And I think these are the speakers. So they're like, there's two speakers bottom firing. So it's a stereo setup. It's pretty good. This is the exhaust fan. So yeah, it's not fanless. I got a volume button here. And I guess that's the power button. Yep, it obviously is. And what's this? Oh, this is the place to slot in your cartridge. It feels a bit plasticky. It does feel like it's gonna break if you push it too much. So yeah, I guess gotta be careful with that. And yes, a headphone jack. Right, let me just set this up and I'll get back to you guys later. Alright, I've set it up and everything. It is not fully working. And I find it pretty breezy unless you're on the Nintendo Switch Online and the Nintendo eShop, which is kinda laggy. But overall in the system itself, it looks pretty breezy. And it has like really cute sounds that I think are super cool. I find the finish to be nice and comfortable to hold. And yeah, there are two speakers on the bottom, which I've met before. And yeah, it's on 25% right now. It charges for 3 hours, so yeah, I'm going to continue charging it. Because after this, I'm going to have a blast playing these two games. I got Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Zelda's, of course, Breath of the Wild. This is gonna be quite an amazing play, these two. I heard that these games are awesome. Yeah. But that's about it, really. That's the unboxing of Nintendo Switch. Oh yeah, one more thing. I find the charging cable to be cheap feeling. It feels pretty cheap. I don't know, it smells good, but the cable just doesn't feel quality. It feels like a really cheap piece of cable. And yeah, I'm still bummed it's not detachable, but the overall charger is actually fine. I think it can take a bit of a beating, but yeah, it's kind of bulky, to be honest with you. It's a bit bulky. And the fact that it doesn't quick charge your Switch kind of defeats the purpose of it being bulky. It still requires 3 hours to charge, and it doesn't have like a super big battery or anything. It only has like a 4,710 milliamp hours, which is just a teeny tiny bit bigger than the usual smartphone these days. But yeah, it requires 3 hours, so basically it doesn't support fast charging, which is a bummer. But hey, the battery life does hold quite well. Yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you for watching. At least this time around, I think I managed to not make the unboxing too long. I'm going to really enjoy this console. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.